Okay, so time to look around in Tree City a little bit. Like I said, there's not too much in it, but I do like this place because it's nice and natural looking, and it is green, and green things are good. Last time I was talking about the rarity of Feebas and other stuff like that, and people in the comments mentioned how, like, oh, I found a Feebas in 3 seconds, or I found a shiny Munchlax on my first try, which, as much as I hate to admit it, is perfectly possible. But I have to say right now, having good luck is not the same as something not being rare. Because, for those not aware, Munchlax is a 1% encounter rate on honey trees in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. But it's only in 4 out of the 21 trees in the game, and you don't know which ones it's in. Unless you, like, if you use an online calculator, you can find out 2 of the 4 trees. Speaking of 4 tree, unless you know your secret ID, which unless you either have like Game Shark or trade with somebody who checks with a Game Shark or AR or whatever, then yeah, you don't know what your what is this? Just decorations. Yeah, you don't know what your secret ID is. Point is, Munchlax, ridiculously rare. I don't know why the hell they made it that rare. Nothing else compares. Like, you might have had bad luck with a certain Pokemon, but no. No, Munchlax is still the rarest. As far as, like, wild Pokemon go, that is. There are some that are definitely rarer, which I will now get into. Who does this? I think that Wingull actually does go back and forth between said people. I don't remember who it is, though. Anyway, disregarding events... Blah, 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 blah. What did I say again? Whatever. Yeah, disregarding events, like, there's quite a few events in Emerald. I'm probably going to show them off at the end of the playthrough, but, and there's events in other games, too, but... stuff that you can still get. I think the rarest, or at least the most ridiculous one, is definitely, Coliseum bonus disc Celebi. If you're aware of the... Have I already talked to these people? Oh, here's a... Okay, cool. I'm just kind of guessing here. Okay, well, let's just keep going until it's, in the right hand 3 times in a row, because... Unless it... Okay, right, left, there we go. Hidden power. I might try that out, actually, but... No, I don't want Sleep Talk. Yeah, if you are aware of the American Coliseum bonus disc, it gives out a Jirachi. The Japanese version gives out Celebi. Volbeat for Plusle, no. Which makes a lot more sense, because Celebi is in Coliseum anyway. And I'm thinking the only reason that they changed it is because Japan gets Jirachi from the Tanabata Festival, and since nowhere else in the world has that, they're like, oh, we have to give out the Jirachi a different way. Europe and Australia got the Jirachi through Pokemon Channel. I kind of feel bad for them, because who the hell is going to actually want to buy Channel, but... Yeah, the Celebi, only in the Japanese version of that, and you have to have a completely finished Coliseum game, and I think it can only transfer to Ruby and Sapphire, and I think they have to be completely finished also. The American Jirachi did not have the same restrictions on it. I don't know why that one was, like, so ridiculous, but... Anyway, let's just look around in here for a bit, see what we can find. Vibes are good. Speaking of Japanese Coliseum, though, we're speaking about rare Pokemon. I don't know how many people are aware of this, or, for that matter, care, but since this is the rare Pokemon episode, I might as well bring it up. It is actually possible to get a Scizor without trading, but only in that game, and it is through e-reader cards, which, as I think I've mentioned before, maybe one person in the world owns. Okay, no, that's an exaggeration. I think Brenna actually had an e-reader before, but, yeah, there's a place somewhere in Coliseum, you swipe the e-reader cards, and you can get a Mareep, a Togepi, and a Scizor. I don't want to be interviewed, screw you guys. Scizor being the only interesting one, because you can already get Flaffy and Togetic from that game, but there you go. Oh god, what other rare crap is there? If you watched my video of getting Ho-Oh from the Coliseum Mount Battle thing, yeah, you have to go through 100 floors of that. A lot of people know about that one. You can actually do that in XD also, and you get a Johto starter. Except in XD, from what I understand, you cannot continue. Like, it has to be all done at once. Oh my god, there's something in the way. And you get one Johto starter. So if you want to get all three, you have to do it 3 times. So if you want a Johto starter for a 3rd gen game, you have to either go through that bullshit, fill the Ho Index in Emerald, or the much easier solution, just get them from Coliseum. So anyway, here's finally a plot device. Oh my goodness, it's a Kecleon, what a shock. I guess if you haven't played before, you wouldn't know what this was, but there it is. We've seen these before, and they're not all that interesting, really, but since it is, it died. Anyway, I was gonna catch it, but whatever. There it goes. So, get the Devon Scope. And he gets carried away by some sort of a black Kyogre or something. I don't really know what that was. And I guess now I can get into the gym, but first I want to see what this item is. And also, let me save state, actually. Here is not... I guess it's technically the easiest way to check what hidden power is. Let's say that I want to learn hidden power, so I'll go ahead and get rid of knockoff. I'm gonna just reload after this, but you find a Kecleon, use hidden power on it, and now we know what type it was. It was poison. So if you want to find out what hidden power you have, you can do that, but Kecleons are usually pretty rare, except for these set encounter ones. In other games, also, there are no set encounter ones, so yeah. It's usually easier to just battle a few things with it, and then determine what it is from that. Like, okay, it was super effective against this fire type, so that means it's either ground, rock, water, and then you use it against something else, and you can narrow it down further. Here's a pointless little area right here. This is the Scorched Slab. It contains the Sunny Day TM, and absolutely nothing else. You can run around all day. You will not find any wild Pokemon in here. Not even by surfing. And let's try fishing, just to be thorough here. Let's see. I don't think there are any, but I'll give it a few shots. If it says, like, it got away... Okay, nothing in here. Fun fact about this place. Apparently, its geographic location, if you compare Hoenn to the part of Japan that it resembles, I don't actually know what it's called, that is a cave where Amaterasu slept for several centuries or something. Since I am not really familiar with Japanese folklore, I can't really say too much about that, but if you've played Okami, you know who Amaterasu is. I'm not sure if she is ever depicted as a wolf in any other media other than that game, but it has been suggested... Why am I looking at the PC? What am I doing? It's been suggested that in the remakes of this game, assuming that they will exist one day, that there should be a Ninetales that knows drought that you can find in that cave. Because it is the sun goddess, you find the Sunny Day TM there, Ninetales is a fox, kind of like a wolf, I guess. I don't know, it all fits. If they don't do that, I will be disappointed. Assuming that the remakes get made, which I hope that they will, because I do like the Hoenn region a lot. I like its set of Pokemon a lot, and I would like to play through it with some of the evolutions that were added to Sinnoh. Did I say Sinnoh before I meant Hoenn? I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, Flying-type gym. Let's go through some of this place. I'm fighting a guy named Humberto. I don't know why I said it like that, but it kind of had to be. These things are a little bit obnoxious, but they're not really hard. You just have to be smart. And I just walked into a double battle without realizing that it was one, because I am an intelligent being. Taunt... I don't know. Taunt is definitely useful in the metagame. I don't know about the main game, because generally you don't want to be attacked, unless you're fighting something that you know has setup moves. If it's between Knockoff and Taunt, both of which have limited use... I don't know. What do you want me to do? Answer right now, and I will go into the future, read your response, and come back and do it. You said keep Knockoff? Okay. I don't know. I honestly don't really see myself using either of them. Either. I usually say either. I don't know why I said either that time. Of course, this had to be a battle of 6 full Pokemon now that I have 2 team members out that don't need to level up. But I'm just being picky like that. It doesn't really matter. Get you in front. Actually, I'll put you in front because you are bad against flying types, and using my logic, it is good to use the Pokemon that are not good. I don't know. Okay, another double battle, who cares? So yeah, it's lots of flying types. I really don't have a lot to say about them. I do have a theory, though, which I think it actually might have been proven at some point, I'm not sure, that the original red-green versions had a bird type and a flying type. You can see that Missing No still has the bird type, but a lot of glitch Pokemon have weird typings, so that might just be a fluke. I'm guessing that stuff like Pidgey and Spearow were originally bird and flying. Stuff like Doduo was bird but not flying. And stuff like Zubat was flying but not bird. And then at some point, they decided that they didn't need to have both of the types. So they condensed it into just flying, and all the ones that were originally part bird became part normal, because I can't really think of any other reason why Pidgey and that stuff is normal flying. It should just be plain flying. I don't really get why they're not. Also, fun fact, in the Gen 1 games, Gust was a normal type move. It wasn't flying yet. Razor Wind, I think Whirlwind, were all normal moves and not flying. So there is evidence that, yeah. Well, actually, I think Whirlwind, I don't know. If there was a flying type, I'm not sure, like, if Gust would have been flying or bird. It probably would have been flying, but I don't know. There's a few holes in the theory, I think, but... Oh, hi, Gym Leader. I thought there were more trainers, actually. Well, I'm not really ready to go into battle yet, because I only have 1 minute left, so... This was a fun little segment talking about stupidly rare Pokemon, and bird types, and all that fun stuff. So, off-screen, I think I'm going to actually check if any of my team members get a beneficial hidden power type, and then next time I will fight the gym leader, and that'll be that.